Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages, welcome to Formula OCE Tier 3 Friday Night League, and we're here for round number 2 at the Spanish Grand Prix. It is I, Frozy92, your commentator. Yes, we are back. We have a grid of 18. We're 2 away from a full grid. We're very, very excited about that for Tier 3. Yeah, so T3 here tonight after a really, really good race at Bahrain last week. We're moving on to Spain here tonight. And as everybody will get good with their setups, I will tell you the standings after last week. So we got Sultana in first on 25 points after winning the race after a splendid drive last week. We got Rapid Bajala in P2 and F1 Fanatical in P3. Dr. JDM in P4, Rango Killer P5, Bremer P6, Citrus, which is I think NOS, is in 7th, Mad Dog, and Mad Dog's in 8th because we only had 8 finishes last week. And outside of them we got Penguin, Kubisky, Winter, Sparky, War Machine, Stroke Race, Watto, and the drivers that did not miss next week. Hopefully the Aston Martins of Stroke Race and Watto survive more than 4 corners here tonight. Oh, constructors, we have. I can't find the constructors. Why can't I find... Oh, there it is. Constructors, we have McLaren in first place on 27 points. AlphaTauri are in second on 25 and Alfa Romeo third on 18. With Williams in fourth on 14. Red Bull are in fifth on 8 and Mercedes are just below them on 6 points. Then we got Ferrari, Alpine, Haas, and Aston Martin, who scored no points after last week. So yeah, getting back to what I was telling about last week. Hopefully, both Aston Martins survive more than a couple of corners because they both DNF'd after lap 1. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting race here tonight. Not sure what the race weather is, as I don't want to know. So if you want to talk about it in chat, you can. But I personally don't want to know. So we're going to ride on board with Winter, who's still in the lobby after what happened last week. So fair play to the Haas man. So we're going to take on board with Winter. He's going to be the first one to set a lap time. A competitive lap time first up in queue number 1. Coming towards turns 1. Nicely done. Coming towards this long turn 3. Stays well within track limits. There's a 21.735 first sector. I think it's Sparky. No, it's not Sparky. That is... It's not Emil. It's Rango. He did a 22.1. So, Winter up by about 4 tenths in the first sector over Rango. But it is only the first session, so we should be here. Hopefully that Devon gets out of the way. Oh, missed the apex a little bit, but nice traction coming up to... Oh, lose the rear end. That's not where you want to lose the rear end here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You'll go flying off into the distance. Coming towards this final chicane, the final corner. Don't want to run wide too there, you'll invalidate. Stays well within track limit, and it is a 16.8 first lap. Here comes Rango. It is a 18.4. About 1.6 off Winter. And both Alpines might have had coming together. Emil does a 25.2, but I'm sure they can go a little bit quicker. Same with Sparky. I know Sparky can go a little bit quicker than that. There's an AlphaTauri around. It's Sultana. So last week's race winner has had a moment at the final corner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And he did get invalidation, and I think he's got some front wing damage. Yes, he does, so he'll be coming back in to set another lap time. We got a Mercedes of Kubiscuit Flunky. It is... War Machine is out at the final corner. There's a minute 40. That's not fanatical. JDM... I think he might have invalidated. Let's have a look at Devon. Tomahawk. Oh, wow. I think War Machine was going to come in. Oh, that's... Yeah. I'm surprised the Ferrari man has... The Ferrari car hasn't gone yet. So, controversy already. This Penguin's about to start his lap time. And Emil is coming. So, if Emil watches this, can you please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right? Yeah, I just don't want to butcher your name. So I'm pretty sure it is Emil. If I'm wrong, please do let me know. Fanatical goes up into P2 with an 18.045. So the McLaren man after last week, I believe he did get a penalty removal. So he keeps his podiums. Dr. JDM goes up into P4 with an 18.826. So about 8 tenths behind his teammate, 4 tenths behind Rango. Majala is out there. Salty and Water still in the shed. Mad Dog is out there on track. Nice is out there as well. So Penguin was the next one across the line, but he's invalidated. Would have done a 120.4. That puts him up in the P6. And so let's run aboard with Stroke Race. You know, we didn't get to see much of the Aston Martins last week, so we'll run on board with Stroke Race, and I'm sure everybody will be going off their head that I am doing this. Everybody loves Stroke Race, so let's run on board with the Aston Martin man. Coming towards turn 4, does a 22.766. Not a bad one, as Penguin has retired. Oh, Salty has a 5-place grid penalty. So something obviously has happened between those two. So hopefully they both recorded it. So if my calculations are correct, I think everybody makes it into Q2. As Pajala goes up into P3 with an 18.1. But we're staying on board with Stroke Race for the entirety of this lap, coming towards the final chicane. Hasn't been the greatest of laps, but it's a lap nonetheless. Oh, we're lucky he does not invalidate that lap. It's a 21.5. P7 for the Aston man. Let's have a look at... Oh my god! Oh, that's a bit wide. That's an invalidation. Satana is about to start his lap. We're right on board with the rest of Mad Dog's lap. Yeah, he's the only one that's about to finish a lap. So coming around this final part of the track, the very tricky part of the circuit. Coming towards the final chicane. A little bit deep, but he holds it. A little bit of an oversteer moment around the final corner. Opens up DRS, and it is a 119.888. That's good enough for P7 at this stage. But I do believe now with the 3 DNFs, everybody will make it into Q2. So we'll get RNG Salty. You're on the lap, Salty. What are you doing? I don't understand that. Okay. You're on the lap, so I don't know. Let's have a look at Sultana. Like I said, we'll go back on board with Nos. Nos coming around the final corner. Might be a goodish lap here. The 19.0 P6. Oh, as a mill is out. And they've gone off into the wasteland. So yeah, I'm pretty sure now everybody makes it into Q2. Just waiting on Watto to set a lap time. We've got 18 beautiful people in the chat watching, so welcome one and all. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic Friday night, and hopefully you will enjoy this Tier 3 race for FormulaOCE at Spain. As we're watching on board with RNG Salty, it is a 119.5. That's good enough for P10 at this stage in Q1, but as I said, I'm pretty sure everybody's in the Q2. Unless the game glitches out and puts Bremer down with them as well. Oh, as Nos is out as well. Oh dear, Spain has caused a lot. Yeah. We're gonna have a 3-car eliminator for Q2 in a moment. Oh, boys and girls. Gotta keep it on track, lads and ladettes. But at the moment, Winter's still on top with a 16.8. Kubisik Flunky is a couple of tenths behind with a 17.0. Sultana's up at a P3, so he does have his lap in with a 17.6. Then it's Sparky in P4 with a 17.9. Then we've got Fanatical with an 18.0. Pajala P6 with an 18.1. Rango Kilo P7. Dr. JDM P8. RNG Salty P9 and Mad Dog in P10 with Stoke Race in P11. Bremer is now coming out and Watto's about to start. Here's probably his one and only lap time with under 5 minutes remaining in this Q1 session. So really, Sultana goes to the top now with a 16.8, 3/100ths of a second between Sultana and Winter. This is going to be a close race here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If times are going to be anything, going to be any indicator. So once Wallace sets his lap time, we'll hopefully have 13 cars for Q2. So really, the ones that DNF, I guess Penguin's probably the more shocking elimination in Q1 is Penguin. Yeah, I think so. Watto's better do his lap. And the Arse are coming towards the final corner. And it's a lap of a 119.608. Good enough for P10 currently. So yeah, everybody's made it into Q2 now. So really everybody should probably just retire in the pit lane. Don't want to crash out on track. Otherwise you will be knocked out in Q1. But if people want to get more practice in, fair enough. Let's have a look at Bremer, the Red Bull driver who was on pole last week. Let's not forget that. Bremer was on pole last week, but a few costly errors did cost him some good points for Red Bull last week. But he does have a new teammate in Salty. He's currently in P9. So hopefully Salty can help out Bremer and get some points in as Sparky's retired in the pit lane. So, yeah, everybody's pretty much safe. Let's have a look at Stroke. I think he corner carded turn 1. Let's have a look at Bremer. This final part of the circuit, the most tricky part, especially this a safety car. Everybody's going to be bunched up. Maybe some penalties might be handed out in game. But Bremer comes across the board. It is a 1:17.2. That's good enough for P4. And under 2 minutes remaining, that is good enough for Q2. As Mad Dog around the final corner opens up DRS. It is a 1:18.4. What a lap by the Williams, man. The Williams are 8th and 9th. So that ain't too bad. And that is Q2 for, well, it is Q2 for everybody, but had Nos and Emil stayed in, I think, yeah, that's good enough for Q2. Let's have a little stroke race. It'll probably set the final lap. There's someone at the... Who is... Oh, it's Rango. Rango has had a moment. That's Bremer. I have no idea if he's actually on the lap, so we'll stay on board with Bremer. With 40 seconds remaining my end, so hopefully there's no timing glitch this week. Yep, Bremer must have made a mistake somewhere. Oh, stroke race! Stroke race. He's had a spin. That dreaded, I think it's turn 7 and 8. He's let water go through, his teammate go through, but they're both in the Q3, so that's all that matters. But pretty sure, where are we at with time-wise? That's it, really? Unless there's more time somewhere else. So I do have the timing glitch, so that is fantastic. Might see the stroke race come in and just retire because he's in the Q2. The cars behind him are out. So I don't exactly know how long's left, so this is fantastic game. Alright, there we go. So we're just waiting on the 2 Aston Martins. Oh, that's a big moment for Motto. So I'm sorry there was some silence. I was just looking at the chat, seeing what beautiful people are chatting. Lotto's 6/10 up. This could be an 18-0. That could be well up in the top 10. Oh, he's invalidated as well, but he's in the Q2, so that's the main thing. Oh, Watto runs a little bit wide, gets invalidation. That would have been a 18.4. It's just would have been good enough for P10 actually. Yeah, P10. Would have been good enough for P10. So we're just waiting on Stroke Race to either come in or cross the line. But it is a Q2 appearance here, ladies and gentlemen, for Stroke Race. Get around him, lads. Get around him. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sultana P10. P1, sorry. Oh my god, I read this game and take his P10. But Sultana P1, Winter P2, Cubisic Flunky P3, Bremer P4, Sparky P5, Fanatical P6, Bajala P7, Rango Killer P8, Mad Dog P9, and JDM P10, with Salty P11, Wado P12, Stroke Race P13. Salty does have that 5-place grid penalty. And the people knocked out Q1 is Nos, Emil. If I said that wrong, please let me know. Penguin, War Machine, and Devon. In the AlphaTauri, who's on his debut race here tonight. He missed last week, but this is his debut race here tonight. So we're in for Q2. 3 cars will be eliminated. Who are the 3 are going to be eliminated for at the end of Q2? Let us know your thoughts in the chat. So, McLaren, Sparky, straight onto the mediums. So we might expect them to see them do a soft run at the end of the session. So Sultan is also on the mediums. And that's it for now. Oh, the Mercedes is in. Bajal is out there on softs as well. The first man out there onto a set of softs. So I think it's Fanatical. Yeah, Fanatical is the first one. Let's see. I'm curious to know if Fanatical's filled up for maybe 2-3 runs on these mediums, just to get a feel of them, and then do a soft run at the end. Or if he has only filled up for 1 lap. I don't know. It's interesting. Because the track is not really that rubbered in for mediums, I don't think, at this early stage. But we shall see. Gotta get those tyre temps up perfectly. Like, really, really perfectly at Spain, I feel anyway, to make the tyres work. I think the mediums will be a good race tyre. I don't think the softs will last that long. Maybe 9-10 laps if you're good on tyre wear. But we're on board with Fanatical. We'll keep talking about the tyre strats, really, because for me, it's a mediums to hards or hards to mediums kind of race. I mean, you could do hards to softs, but you're going to be, I think you might be a bit too slow at the start of the race if you start on the hards. But they do go long. They will carry you for the entire race, but yeah, I think track position might be also key as well at this track. Let us know what you think. God, I need someone like a Ted Kravitz in the commentary box with me. Because I know Jack, I don't know anything about tyre wear for Spain. As Haasflick has let the session know how they got in the first place. So I didn't ever see them join in, so that's banter. When it comes to Fanatical to set the first lap time, it is going to be a 18.059 on a set of mediums. JDM does an 18.1, so the McLarens not too far off each other in terms of paces, but Jalla goes P4 with an 18.4 on softs. He might have done like a standard none lap. Actually, no, he did use the RS, so P4, 4/10 of Fanatical on mediums. Now, that is interesting. Unless Pajala's doing another run. Kubicki Flunky with a 17.377. What a lap from the Mercedes driver. And 7/10 ahead of Fanatical on the same set of tyres as Winter goes P2 with a 17.7. So 4/10 behind Kubicki Flunky. That's going to be a tough lap to get, especially on the mediums. Let's have a look at Pajala. And the Rapid boys are going off their head that I'm showing Rapid Pajala. He, on this qualifying run, opens up DRS. It is a 18.2 P5. Only just under 2/10 gained. As Mad Dog has had a moment. So a good spot letting the other drivers through. Really, really good to see. And Kubicki Flunky is going to come in. Watto, no. Sultana, he's invalidated. Showgrace has Winter behind him. As Bremo goes to the top with a 17.351. And he's just ahead of Kubicki Flunky, who's done a 17.377. So, what I said earlier, the medium's being the better tyre, is coming true, to be honest, because Bremer is on 2 lap old softs and has just pulled ahead of Kubicki Flunky. And Sultana's run wide again. I think Pajala might be coming in. As an, I think it's an, who is it? Watto. He's at Salty, Bremer probably will be coming in. Yeah, I say Bremer's going to come in over 4/10 down. I would expect to see Bremer come into the pit lane. No. Oh, no, that's Salty's about to start his lap time. So we've got Sultana. Last week's race winner started on P2 at Bahrain. Missed the apex a little bit, goes a little bit too wide. As Bremer does a 17.297, so it's still under a tenth. About 8/100ths of a second between Bremer and Kubicki Flunky. But he's done it on 3 lap old softs, so Bremer's really compromising his race here tonight. Sultana goes P9, at least he's got a lap on the board. But expect to see Sultana onto a set of softs at the end. There's someone else coming. Stroke Race, he's doing another lap. Then we'll get the rest of Watto's lap time. P8 with an 18.6. Just over 3.5 nearly 4/10 behind Sparky with an 18.3 dead. Then we've got Salty's time, RNG Salty in that Red Bull. P10. 22.0. And Bremer's still putting in lap times, but he's compromising his race. 4 lap old softs. As Rango Killer has had a moment off turn 2. And Watto's out! Oh dear. A Sultana goes up into P4. Oh, wow. Oh, Watto is out. So with the game now, Salty, Mad Dog and Rango Killer need to beat Watto's time of an 18.685, otherwise they're out in Q2. So the bottom three are going to be ones to watch as Salty runs a little bit wide. It is an improvement over a second, but it goes up into P9 with a 21.0. That's not good enough. They need to beat Watto's time of an 18.6 to demote him another place. Mad Dog goes up to P9. I think Rango's just giving himself some space, which is very, very smart from the Williams man. But RNG, Salty, Stroke Racer, Rango Killer need to beat Watto's time of an 18.685. Otherwise, they're out in Q2. If they want to demote Watto down more spots. But under 5 minutes remaining, so times are now going to ramp up here. The stroke race does improve, but it's still a 21.0. It's over 2 seconds behind Watto. This is one to watch out for. Rango's on a charge here. Oh, that Red Bull needs to get out of the way. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. Just got out of the way just in the nick of time. As Rango really on a charge here. Coming around the final corner, opens up DRS, and it is a 18.8. So he's currently P9, but Watto is still P10. So Mad Dog, Salty, and Stroke Race need to out-qualify Watto if we're going to have a full top 10 shootout. And Sparky's made a mistake. 3.5 minutes, so the 11th, 12th and 13th still have time to come in for another set of tyres, should they choose to. Stroke Race needs to, Salty needs to, and I think Mad Dog needs to as well. Let's have a look at Bajala. He's on an outlap on these mediums. Did he do his... He done his times on the soft, so let's just run on board with Bajala, and the Rabbit Boys are going off. Because we're going to stay on board with Pajala. Let's see what his lap time is. Oh, that's a bit wide after turn 1. Coming towards turn 3. Turn 4. He's 2 tenths down in the first sector. He just needs to improve an 18.281. So any improvement on that, he starts the race on a set of mediums. Oh dear. Oh dear. And Pajala is out. Oh dear. Oh, Mad Dog needs to get out of the way. Mad Dog needs to get out of the way. Oh, Daydown's a second down, actually. Not sure if Mad Dog really needed to get out of the way. Oh, that's a moment from the McLaren driver. You don't want to be doing that in the race. That could be catastrophic. But with a minute and a half remaining, as yet, JDM does come in, and so does... Mad Dog's going up for another lap. Needs to get into the 18s. But it looks like we might be having a top 8 Q3 shootout. As Bremer's now out there. he's going to do his. Yep, 4 bolt softs. He needs to be at 16.854. That's going to be tough on a set of mediums. Fanatical's 3/10 up. Sector 2 time split, 7/10, nearly 7.5 up on Fanatical's lap time, so it's a 17.3. It's not going to be P1, but it'll be pretty close to. Fanatical coming towards this final chicane, this tricky chicane. Oh, loses the back end, and he's going to come in. He's going to come in. Yeah, big moment. And for me, time is up. So I'm not exactly sure how much time is actually left. There we go, time is up now. Stroke race has invalidated, so stroke race will be out. Mad Dog is retired. He's out in Q2. Bremer is out. 4 lap pulled softs. So we've got Sparky's not really improving. Sparky would have done an 18.5, stays in P7. So that is it. Stroke race is probably going to cross the line. Yep, no front wing. Actually, it might just come in, yeah. So that is it. That is it. We're going to have a top 8 shootout for pole position. Just wait on stroke race to retire. But yeah, just come on stroke race, retire. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Q2 is now done. So, our drivers for Q3 are going to be Bremer, Kubiscuit, Funky, Winter, Sultana, Fanatical, Dr. JDM, Sparky, and Rango Killer. So, 7 of the top 8 are going to be starting on mediums, while Bremer will be starting on 4 lap old softs. So, yeah, and the drivers to miss out are Bajala, Watto, Mad Dog, Salty, and Stroke Race. An 18.2 P7. I think Bajala and Watto would have made Q. Yeah, they would have both made Q3 had they not crashed. I think Bajala might have to start on softs, Watto mediums as well. So I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work. We'll see what happens after qualifying's done. But yeah, just waiting for all drivers to go. Come on, lads, let's go. Oh, don't tell me the lobby has broken again. Ah, there we go. Alright. But Kubistic Flunky's time of a 17.3 on those mediums, very, very impressive. He's ahead of Winter, so we could see some good... We might see some drivers close for pole position, I think. Alright, yep, top 8. Might need the tyres because they'll all be on softs. So, what do we got here? We have one Red Bull, one Alpine, one Haas, two McLarens, a Williams, I want to say, I think, yeah, Aston Martin and a Mercedes. So, could McLaren do something here? Get a 1-2? McLaren definitely do have the edge here of the other constructors. The only car with another car in Q3. Oh, it's an AlphaTauri. Oh, I do apologise. Wasn't the Aston. So, Winter will be the first one to set a lap time. 10 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Let us know who's your driver for pole position here tonight. I've got a feeling it's gonna be close here tonight. Get the feeling it's gonna be close. It's probably not gonna turn out that way, but I don't know. I just got something that's gonna be a real tight affair in this Q3 session. And Sparky's going to be the first one to set a lap time, actually. Interesting. Alright. Alright. I should point out too, podium interviews will be happening here tonight. I will send invites to the top 3 after the race. If one or all don't join, that is completely fine. It is not mandatory. I like doing them, but if drivers don't want to come in, that is completely fine. But podium interviews will happen, barring drivers or driver comes in. Alright, Sparky 21.5, Winter 21.6, Rango 21.8, JDM 21.8, 21.9. Ooh. Kubiski 22.0. 27. Oh, Sultan invalidated. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. So I do believe Sparky was the quickest. 21.5, I do believe. And Sparky to set the first lap time, opens up DRS. It's going to be a 17.4. Winter 16.5. Wow, he must have found some time somewhere. 17.8 for Rango. JDM 17.7. Fanatical 17.1, 6 tenths off. Kubiski, let's have a look. 17.6 P4. What Sultana would have done? Oh, he done a 29.0, so he obviously backed off his lap time. So 8 minutes remaining, and Winter's thrown the gauntlet down. A 16.5, Fanatical 17.1. Over half, like 6 tenths of a second in front is Winter, so... And Bream and Sultana still haven't set lap times yet, so as Bream is now going to come out, I thought he might have waited to the end of the session, maybe, but No. I'm assuming everybody's just gonna come in. Yeah, everybody's just gonna come in. Maybe Sultana might finish his lap off just to get a reference. We'll stay on board with Sultana. Oh dear. Ah, that's not great. 16-7 goes Sultana P2. Yeah, everybody was on softs. So just over 2.5, maybe just under 2.5, a quarter of a second, I should say, between Winter and Sultana. Let's have a look at Bremer. The lone Red Bull in the Q3 tonight. But Kubisky Flunky does have a 5-place grid penalty. That's going to throw maybe some strategy out the window. Let's have a look at Bremer's first sector. 21-4. I'm just studying in Bremer's lines. Oh, he's nearly done to me. Oh, he's nearly done to me. That's going to cost him some time. But he's kept it in a straight line. Oh my god, that could have been nasty with under 5.5 minutes remaining. Yeah, it's not a great lap for Bremer. Definitely find some time. I'm assuming he's filled up for multiple runs. But we'll finish off this lap. Opens up DRS. The 19-1, that's P8. Let me just see. Race director, incidents. So yeah, Kubisky Flunky, collision with F1 Fanatic, good grid penalty. Probably one to watch out for come race time. Well, the top 3 have not come out yet, so interesting play here. Probably going to wait a little bit more for the track rubber to for the track to rubber in more. There's 5 cars out there. There's a Red Bull around. Oh, it's Bremer. Maybe did he get some wing damage? I can't really tell. Can't tell from that angle. I think Bremer has some wing damage. I don't think Bremer's going to get pole here tonight. As JDM has invalidated. Flunky is back into the pit lane with just over 3.5 minutes remaining. So there is time to strap on another set of tyres and come back out. Ooh, that's... Let's see. Oh, he's down on his first sector. Let's see if he can pick it up in the middle sector. Oh, he's done a me, and that is Rango Killer out. Rango has done a me from another league, but yeah. Oh dear, the Williams driver will be spitting chips. As well, he knows points aren't awarded on a Saturday, but Sunday's where it counts to race. is where it counts. Sparky in the Alpine. I can't remember who the Alpine boss is. I think it's Goats for Life. So Goats will be cheering Sparky on at this stage, but I think Sparky's on none ERS. So Sparky's on a lap time, so yep, he's going to continue on. Same with JDM. Amerky's out there, Fanatical is out there. So we're waiting on Sultana and Winter. 2 minutes remaining. There are 2 minutes left. And neither of them are budgeting. So, interesting. So look at Dr. JDM. He's just up on his middle sector time. Can he get ahead of the Mercedes driver? Oh, that's a little bit wide, but he gets away with it. JDM across the line. It is a 17.5. He does get ahead of Kubiskis. Kubiskis had an accident off turn 1 and 2. With a minute remaining, I don't think he has enough time to get around. Yeah, Kubiski's retired from the session. Oh dear, Fanatical's out. I just caught the back end of that. Oh dear. Oh dear. I just caught the back end of that. Sultana really pushing to beat the clock. I don't know how much time is left. I've got to fix that up. There's 25 seconds on my end, so not sure how many seconds are actually for the driver. It's probably like a minute to go or something. But Sultana has made it, so 10 seconds. Bremer is out. And Winter's going to make it as well. So time is up on my end. Dr. JDM's retired. So we've got 3 cars left on track. And Sparky's retired. Alright, so it's been down between Sultana and Winter. AlphaTauri against Haas. I think Daci's the boss of AlphaTauri and Pinju's the boss of Haas. Haas. Either way, one of those two is going to be smiling from ear to ear, bringing out the cigars for getting pole position here at Spain. Oh, it's not going to be Daci though. Sultana's out and Winter has pole position. I've put the Mickey on these I put the commentator's curse on, and one of them has crashed, which is Sultana. And now we're just waiting on Winter. So Winter has pole position here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oxy's in the chat blaming me. Oh, Winter gets pole position ahead of Sultana. Fanatical P3, Sparky P4, Dr. JDM P5, Kubiscuit Flunky P6, but he'll start P11 with that 5th place grid penalty. So P9 and 10 were Pajala and Watto. They both retired in Q2. And they're both on softs and mediums respectively. So let's see what ties they go on with. Rango Kilo P7 and Bremer P8. Last week's pole man is over 2.5 seconds off the pace. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have put safety car on reduced. Safety car is on reduced. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're here for race time. Let us know your predictions of race winner and surprise podium. Let's get those predictions in. I'm assuming every team principal are going to say their driver, but I am a commentator tonight. I am a commentator, I am not biased. So, I'm going to see what everybody's tyre strats is outside the top 10. And then we'll go from there. Alright. So, outside the top 10, only Penguin is the only one on the hards. So, yeah, alright, I was right. So, Pajala and Watto are starting on softs and mediums. But Bremer is on 4-lap-old qualifying softs. He did 4 laps of these tyres in Q2, so that's going to set him back a ways way. But, yes, Penguin in the Haas, oh, the only one on the hards. Big interesting. So, the clouds are out as well. We might see some weather here. I haven't seen much of the chat, so if they put in chat, I haven't seen it. But could there be some weather? Be interesting, that's for sure. But for me, race winner, I'm going to say... I'm going to say Sultana. Going for back-to-back wins again. And surprise podium. Surprise. Who is a surprise? I am going to say... Now, I'm used to my wacky, out-of-this-world predictions. I'm going to say Devon for a surprise podium here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So, an AlphaTauri 1-2 coming inbound. Oh, imagine that. Imagine the scenes. Imagine Dutchy. Alright. Right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights of the Spanish Grand Prix. Just waiting for the last Haas to get into its grid. And it's lights out, and away we go. Winter gets off to an okay start. Let's have a look. Oh, they're going Fanatical and Sultana going side by side into turn 1. Winter holds position. Oh my god, Sultana holds on to P3, but Fanatical's up into P4. Let's go back. Let's have a look. See, there's some drama. JDM. Oh, Stroke Race has had an accident. Sultana's down in the P4. Sparky's gonna make a move. Let's have a look at this on Bremer's POV. Sultana down the inside. Sparky around the outside. Oh, there's been a contact between the Alpine and the AlphaTauri driver. And Sultana's down 3 spots already. And Bremer's looking for another move. Pajala's down in the P10. Watto's up in the P7 looking for a move. But Sultana has had a shocking opening lap here. Ladies and gentlemen. Around the outside. Let's have a look at this from Watto's POV. And Sultana holds on to P5, but he's all over the shot. Bremer down the inside. Nothing doing for Bremer, but Sultana holds on to P5. And after lap 1, Winter is half a second ahead of F1 Fanatical with Dr. JDM in P3, Sparky's in P4. And Sultana is falling by the wayside. What can Bremer do? Oh, it's a VSC. It's a VSC. So some accidents have... Oh, Pajala's had a moment. Yes, Pajala has had a moment. So some drivers are coming in early for some front wing changes. Oh dear, Devon had to come in for some repairs as well, but he's on the hards. I don't think they can go to the end, but we'll keep an eye on him. But the two AlphaTauris that I've said were going to be race winning surprise podium have had disaster of a start. Especially Sultana is down in P5 after starting in P2. Hopefully we'll get some green flag racing soon. Oh my! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! There's carnage here, ladies and gentlemen, and I think we green. Yeah, we are green flag racing. Sparky and JDM. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh my God! Are they going to go 4 wide? Let's get rid of. Oh my God! Sparky's just brake checked. Do we have a safety car? Oh, this game has glitched out. They was still saying yellow flags, but it should have been green flag racing. The VC ended. And Sultana's back on the 10 seconds for Emil. Emil is not having a good race so far. And some more front wing damage for the Alpine driver. It's a shame. I was looking forward to their debut race, and it hasn't gone to script just yet. But Fanatical is 1.5 seconds. Oh, actually, no, that's right. Fanatical's 1.5 seconds behind Winter. And are we gonna? Nah, it's just Emil just letting drivers through. But geez, Louise. Controversy here at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's almost like Bahrain version 2.0. Yes, Penguins up into P7 on those hards. Too, by the way, a lot of drivers are now coming in for front. Oh, Watto's out! Watto is out! No, he's not. He's still got his full tyres. Usually when you see... Oh, it's a safety car. Wow. I have no idea how to... Emil has retired from the session. Oh dear. Wasn't the best opening couple of laps for Emil, the Alpine, the newest Alpine driver, but there might be some controversy after this race. Bremer can get rid of his penalty and get off these tyres as well, thanks to the safety car. Oh, Stroke Race is in the P8, ladies and gentlemen. Devon's back up in the P9, should say, but Stroke Race, the man, the myth, the legend in the Aston Martin, is going off in P8. I forgot who was the Aston team principal, but I'm sure they're bringing out their cigars for their man Stroke Race. Currently into some points. So Bremer, Penguin and Rango are all in. So that is interesting. Mad Dog stays out. So the Williams boys did not want to double stack, which is fair enough. I'd stay out too if I was on mediums or hards. Oh, front wing. Yep. Okay, so the majority of them had front wing damage, so yeah, I could see that why they came in. But Mad Dog's up in the P4s, one position away from a podium. And let's see how we do. All right. Well, let's have a look at positional changes. Oh, sorry about that. Devon is up 12. Stroke Race is up 7. Mad Dog is up 6. Sorry. Yes, Penguin's up 5. Kubiski's up 4. Salty and JDM up 2. With Fanatical up 1. And the biggest loser is actually Sparky, down 10 spots. War Machine has a 5-second penalty. He should have stayed out another lap. Should have stayed up another lap. Oh, he had front wing damage, so I could see why he came in. Hopefully he can get out just in the nick of time, otherwise he's going to be a lap down. Here comes the safety car. Can he get out ahead? He needs to stay ahead. He needs to stay ahead. He's got to go now. He has to go now. And War Machine stays out, and the Ferrari team boss is breathing, has given us the biggest sigh of relief of 2021 already. His lone Ferrari driver for this race here tonight has stayed out ahead of the safety car, so he stays on the lead lap. But I have a feeling we might be seeing safety car in this lap pretty soon. Oh boy, oh boy. So look, we got 32 people watching here tonight. Thank you all so much. Bremer's got another penalty for hitting Penguin. I think Penguin's got one as well. Yep, he's got one as well. So as I was saying, thank you ever so much for tuning in and hearing my annoying voice. But while we have a break in play, do tune in tomorrow, 5 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time for FormulaOCE F2. Kahoot God is commentating the F2. Join us again later on that same day, tomorrow night at 8 PM for FormulaOCE Tier 2. Abyss will be commentating Tier 2. And Sunday at 5 PM, we have FormulaOCE Tier 1 with Mitchie back into the commentary box as Kubiscuit Flunk is back into the lane. Not a bad tactic, as Bremer is now in as well. Are we going to get rid of his penalty? One of his penalties. And so War Machine can catch up quickly. The safety car is staying out another lap. But yeah, tune in tomorrow 5 PM for F2. Tomorrow night at 8 PM for Tier 2. And Sunday 5 PM for Tier 1 with Mitchie commentating Tier 1. So now we're just waiting on War Machine and Bremer to catch up, and I might believe safety car will be in this lap. So everybody's still on to the lead lap. Two and a bit rounds in. We'll talk championship for now, before we get racing again. Championship wise, it's been 1 and 7 laps rounds in. Really, nobody's really asserting their dominance so far. in the opening round and 7 laps so far. Maybe Winter this race for sure, but we'll keep a close eye on it as the race progresses. But alright, so we're going to get some green flag racing. Bremer and War Machine have caught up, but Bremer does have a drive-through penalty, so we cannot forget that. Salty has a 5-second penalty, and I'm thinking Sparky has one as well. Oh! Winter's bottled! Winter has bottled it! He's got onto the grass and spun, and it's a 1-2 for McLaren. Oh my lord! Bremer's back into the lane. War Machine's had an accident. Bremer's had another penalty. Yellow flags every which way. Mad Dog's had a spin. David's up in a P3. Sultana's back up in the P5. Stroke Race is in the P4. Penguin's up in the P6. What is this race? Fanatical has already got a 2-second lap. Devon's losing a little bit of tire temps in that car. Sultana's up in the P4. Now, what does the AlphaTauri boys do? Do they play some team orders here? Or does Sultana hang back, wait maybe a lap or two? There's a Red Bull around. It's Salty. Salty's around. He's out of an accident. Winter's down in 13th. Sultana, or Devon really putting the pressure on Dr. JDM for P2. And Sultana's right there as well. Penguin's ahead of Stroke Race as well. There's yellow flag. Salty's had another accident again. But we go back on board with Sultana. All JDM, a little bit lagging. Devon looking for a move. He's going to go around the outside. Is he going to do it? No. He hangs back. Going to go down the inside. Oh my god, that was close. Stroke Racer Rango Killer going side by side here. Watto's going to take it. Oh, he's pushed his teammate out wide. And Bajala around the outside as well. Oh, Watto's just cost his teammate another position. And Sparky down the inside. This Biscuit Flunky as well. Oh, this Watto is out. There's carnage. Stroke Race has had an accident as well. And it's a VSC. Oh, Mad Dog's had a moment as well. And it's a full course safety car again. And did Devon get ahead of JDM? Yes, he did. He's up in a P2. Wait, I don't know what Sultana did, but I think he must have overtaken Penguin under VSC. Wow, that's all I've got to say is wow. Winter's back up in the P11. This. Oh, Devon. Oh dear, Devon's going to lose places now. Yep. He's down in the P5. Come on, guys, give each other some space. Give each other some space. Just give each other some space. Well, what can he say? Why is people joining? Go away. Thank you. Oh, wow. Wow. The clans have come together. Yeah, the clans have come together. This. Oh, wowzers. Stroke race is into the lane. Probably for a front wing change, maybe. I think it is a front wing change. Yeah, it is. This has been one crazy race, and we've had 11 laps. 2 safety cars, a couple of VSCs. Everybody getting penalties left, right and centre. JDM has left the session. And that's put Penguin up in the P2. So Penguin now has a straight shot. JDM has a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. He's left the session. He might have to get that removed if any of the stewards are watching. Why is Penguin now leading? Alright. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for some green flag racing, hopefully. Hopefully, lads. We've had 2 safety cars, a couple of VSCs. And JDM is into the pit lane. JDM has joined. He's joined at the worst possible time. His car is in the pit lane, and he's going to be at the back of the grid. But he'll get rid of one of his 5-second penalties. Let's have a look-see between Penguin and Fanatical. There's yellow flag sector 1. I think it's Mad Dog. Mad Dog again has had it coming together with that corner. Winter up into P10, trying to reclaim the front. Devon down in the P8 as well. He's lost some more positions as JDM's into his car. And Bajala really having a, oh my god, Kibiscuit Flunky down the inside of turn 9 and gets it done. He's got it. There's an incident between Nos. I think Bremer might have been involved as well. Sparky's down in the P8. Devon has up in the P7 now. And the top 3 really hounding each other right now. Can Sultana stay with these 2? They both have penalties and Sultana is out! Sultana is out! And it's another VSC! Oh no! Wow. Rango Killer is up in the P3 for Williams. Pajal is up in the P4. Kibiscuit P5. Nice is into the pit lane. I think he might have had a penalty on him as well. That front wing change. This has been a chaotic Spanish Grand Prix already. And it's only Tier 3. We still got F2, Tier 2, and Tier 1. Oh, wowzers. Salty drive-through penalty. I think it might be green flag racing. Oh, Penguin's had a spin. Yes, he has. Rain goes up into P2. And the Haas boys, what's with this final corner, lads? And the Haas boys are 7th and 8th. Devon holding on. And Winter's heading off. Same with War Machine. Oh, here comes Bremer. No, Bremer. Oh, Bremer hits the back of Mad Dog. I think that might be some front wing damage as well. Kibiscuit Flunky really hounding Rapid Pajala. Yelfax Sector 2. It's Penguin again. The Haas boys really struggling in this race. And Fanatical's got a 4.5 second gap on Rango Killer. So he's nearly gapped them by 5 seconds, which is his penalty. Bremer does have a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Fanatical with the fastest lap of the race so far. Oh, Devon! He's had a spin. He got. I was on him. He caught. It was on the curb. Oh. He was doing so well as well. It's Bremer. I think that was Bremer. Yeah, Bremer going out a little bit too far wide there, but the AlphaTauri of Devon has had a moment. To go back on board with Rango Pajala and Kibiscuit Flunky. Oh, Kibiscuit Flunky's had a... Every time I go onto someone's onboard, something happens, lads. Give us something. Oh, dearie. And I think, I can see it now. It is raining now here, ladies and gentlemen. It is now raining, even to spice up more of this race. And Flunky needs to come in for a wing change. He's coming in for inters already. Big gamble. I mean, it is raining right now, but... Oh, Devon's got a speeding pit lane penalty. We'll keep it on Kibiscuit Flunky. I guess Bremer and Mad Dog are the closest battles on track. As Devon's going onto a set of softs now. So, probably just going to hold out until the rain now. Is Devon. Probably expecting another safety car, and I wouldn't put it past Codemasters to send one out. Ooh, JDM and War Machine around the outside. Well, inside that goes JDM, and he gets it done. Down the inside goes War Machine, and he pushes JDM. Oh my god, he saves his car. I think Salty might have got some wing damage after that little bit of a contact. And Mad Dog really struggling on those softs now. And Bremen's got the move done. He's up in the P7. But it looks like Kubiscuit Flunky really hasn't got the tyre grip for Inters. And Salty is on a set of hard, so yeah. Gonna battle on for P2, so we'll go on board with Pajala and Rango Killer. Fanatical stays out another lap, so it is not Inters yet, and we're over half race distance now. You have like Sector 2, it's War Machine. He's had a moment at that tricky corner of turn 7 and 8. And Mad Dog's had a moment as well. He's got no wing. Might have just clipped the curb as Rango Killer and Pajala swap positions for P2 and 3. So now Pajala has a clear shot at Fanatical for P1. And Salty's out. And it's another safety car. Wow. That's the third safety car. Oh my god. Oh, that was so close. Oh, Rango, hold it. He's lost his position to Sparky now, but Kubiscuit, Devon, and Stroke Race are all coming in on Inters now. Fanatical's in. Right, this is the tyre. Let's see what Fanatical's on. Is going to go on Inters. War Machine has retired from the session. Let's see how he retired. Or not. But Fanatical is out on Inters now. So, this is going to be interesting. Oh dear, Sparky. Alright. Oh, Devon's got a time penalty. Alright, let's have a look at penalties for you people. Let's have a look. So, Sparky has got a 5-seconder. Bremer has 6 seconds. Darren has 3. And Stroke Race has 3. Everyone else has nothing. But, let's see. Rango Killer has 1 warning. Sparky has that 5-seconder and no warning. So, he can get rid of that. Fanatical 5-second, he got rid of that. Winter has 1 warning. Pajala has 1 warning. Penguin has 2. Well, he's got 4 warnings, but I'm assuming the 2 are contact. JDM, a couple of 5 seconds, but he's got rid of that. Bremer has 2 penalties. Nos has 2 warnings. Kubiscuit has 3 warnings, but I'm assuming one of them is contact. Devon has a penalty. Stroke Race, penalty. Mad Dog, 5-seconder. War Machine has a warning. And I think so. Yes. Sorry. War Machine and Salty are out. So that's your warnings and penalties. Their situations, ladies and gentlemen. So Penguin is in. So Bremer's on Inters. JDM is coming in now. Yeah, they're all coming in for Inters now. So should we see the Merc of Nos come in as well? No. So most of the grid is now on Inters. Fanatical's probably in a better spot than everyone else. Maybe. So the safety car restart is going to be interesting. Only 5 drivers are on dry tyres. Everyone else is on Inters, so they're probably thinking, alright lads, it's Inters time now. But the other 5 don't agree. It is starting to get a little bit too wet now, so I can see the dry tyre guys coming in this lap. Well, that was certainly interesting. sorry, people. I'm just reading the chat. Lads, I show everybody, not just the front guys. I show everybody. Alright, let's see what the dry tyre lads do. Do they come in? Rango is definitely going to come in now. Sparky's going to come in. Oh my god. Oh my god! Right, if that is not on Instagram, right, whoever controls the Insta page, I am going to cry. Sparky was rail gliding that wall like no tomorrow, and Bajala stays out. 13 laps. And it's wet. He's the lone Alfa Romeo car. The Rango Killer's out on mediums. Lads, I am confused. But I guess they know the track better than me. I'm just in the commentary box, so yeah, I don't know. We might see safety car in this lap too. There it is. I think that's Sparky. Yes, Sparky's had a moment. Sparky's had another moment. Oh, Devon's got a 5-second penalty. I think Winter's got another one as well. Lads, give each other room. You have to give each other the space. And Fanatical hasn't let the safety car go yet. And now he's going. And this is going to cause a concertina effect now. As Penguin, Bremo going side by side here. Oh, down the inside. No, Pajala trying to hold on, but it's too wet now. It surely enters. As Rango Killer is now in. Pajala falling down by the wayside. He's staying out on the mediums too long. It's Inters. It's 100% Inters right now. But we'll go back on board with Bremer. Bremer up into P2, Penguin P3, Keybiscuit Flunky P4. So now the race has definitely been spiced up. Devon's got another time penalty. And Pajala is falling by the wayside. And the Rabbit boys will be scratching their heads saying, why? as Bremer is 1.1 behind Fanatical. I'm trying to find someone to ride on board with. We'll get rid of that graphic for you so you can see what is going on. It's Penguin and Bremer going very, very close to each other right there. In that slipstream. Mad Dog's has had a moment, but down the inside with Bremer, there's contact. Not everybody can make a move around the outside of turns 1 and 2 in a Haas car, but there was a little bit of contact, maybe some side pod damage potentially, as JDM and Pajala are into the lane, and Bremer, he's out. Bremer's had a moment, and that is all she wrote for the Red Bull driver. And I believe we've had 4 safety cars. VC still hasn't come out yet, so there's going to be nothing. And Oxygen Thief will be ropeable because there's no more Red Bull cars in the race. Oxy will be spitting chips that there is no Red Bull car in the race now. Sparky is now out. He's retired in the pit lane. Tell you what, whoever finishes P11 is going to be... It's going to be interesting. Let's have a look at Penguin and Fanatical. Probably Rango, the 2 wins boys are close, but... War Machine's left the session, but Penguin is the closest battle on track with Fanatical, and he's a battle for the race lead too. But we'll keep an eye on everyone else. But everyone seems to be a bit spaced out at the moment. As Bremer's left the session, and I will be too. I'll be throwing controllers out the window, or wheel whatever Bremer is on. This was Bremer's big opportunity to score maybe a podium, maybe even a race win here tonight, but just one moment. Sorry lads for the quietness, I was just reading the chat. And Pajala and Stoke Race and Dr. JDM are going to have a battle of their own. I think Stoke Race has had a moment. As I can see on minimap, and Pajala's up in the P9, JDM's up in the P10. Mad Dog and Rango Killer going side by side. Is what I'm going by the minimap. But Penguin does have a penalty. It's a 3-second time penalty. Devon does have 11 seconds. Winter has 5. Mad Dog has 5. And Stroke Race has 3. Yeah, like sector 3. It's Mad Dog. Mad Dog's had a moment at the final corner. And this battle still rages on for the race lead. I think Mad Dog's got going again. Yes, he has. He's going to be overtaken by Pajala into turn 1, but it looks of it. Looks like it. I think he's got him. But Penguin's still trying to figure out where to make a move on Fanatical. Oh, Penguin, a moment of oversteer. As Stoke Race is into the lane, he's going to be a lap down. Well, he might be not. He's actually coming out right now. Winter has another time penalty. But Nice is 10 seconds ahead of him. my god, that Haas is very, very twitchy in the wet. Makes you wonder if Penguin has a dry setup on. Maybe a bit more downforce. As JDM has had a spin. Penguin still trying to make a move. He just can't make a move anywhere. And DRS is disabled, so he won't be able to use that anymore. Down the end. Oh, big lock up by Penguin. And still nowhere to get around. Oh, big mistake from Fanatical. Goes a little bit wide, but he stays ahead. We'll get rid of that graphic for you. Stroke Race has a 3-second time penalty, which is a shame. Devon, another time penalty. It is his debut race, but he's getting too many penalties at this stage of the race now. Fanatical goes out wide. Maybe getting a bit of dirty air from that car ahead. I think Mad Dog's had another spin. Yes, he has. A Stroke Race is letting Fanatical and Penguin go. So fair play from the Aston Martin man. Can Penguin set up a move for Fanatical? Just remember, he does have... Oh, wrong one. He does have that 3-second time penalty, so he needs to overtake him and gap him by 3 seconds. All this contact. Maybe not much for wing damage, but there's certainly contact. That might have Fanatical a little bit flushed now. He's literally pushing Fanatical through this final part, but he cannot make it overtake somewhere. It has to be into turn 1, but this is as close as he's got. Oh, it's going to be now. It's going to be now. It's going to go around the outside of turn 1 for the inside of turn 2. Oh, this is going to be close. And Fanatical holds on. But Penguin down the inside. Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? Down the inside of turn 4. Oh, they're still going side by side here. Down the inside goes Fanatical. And still no contact made. It's still going to go side by side here. This could end in dramas. There's a contact. Fanatical hangs on to P1 at turn 9, but side by side for half the track here. Where's he going? He's going to go around the outside, a little bit of a lock-up. Funky got a 3-second time penalty. But this is the battle we're waiting on. Fanatical and yes, Penguin. The two team principals are going to be biting their nails off because one mistake could cost both of these teams some big points. Oh, he got too much curb. And Fanatical with the better tracks around the final corner. And Penguin needs to hang on at the back again and try and set up another move for Fanatical with 5 laps remaining. Just seeing what else has happened. Not much else happened up and down the grid, but this is the closest battle on track. And it's battle for the race lead. When was the last time we had a battle for the race lead in OCE? It might have been a while. Oh, that's a bit too deep, Penguin. Oh, he's hit the curb. He's kept it in a straight line. But he's still losing ample time. He's got 1 lap fresher inters. He needs to gap Fanatical by 3 seconds as well. So he needs to overtake him, stay ahead, and gap him by 3 seconds. Yellow flag sector 3, it's Devon. Devon's had a moment. We're on board with him. He's had a spin. Has Devon. He can't. Oh, nah. He's running. Penguin is running out of laps. Devon, 5-place grid penalty. 5-place penalty. A 5-second penalty. Sorry. What am I saying? Rango looking for a move onto Nos. Oh, Penguin loses the back end. I think that might be it. He's got nearly 60% ERS, has Fanatical, while Penguin has half that. Well, he's got 37 now. So Fanatical tactically using his ERS, and he's gapped him by 1.2 seconds. The other McLaren has had another moment. And Penguin maybe losing some tire grip. Yeah, 2 seconds, or near enough, is the gap between Fanatical and Penguin. And we're going to come on. Oh, he's out! Fanatical is out! Fanatical is out! Oh my god. Oh my god. I apologize for the silence, but I am stunned. I'm stunned silence. We've got a three-way battle for P5, 6, and 7. Pajala on Rango Killer has got the move done. Maybe. Pajala trying to get back onto the racing line. That might be cause for some controversy there. And JDM's, oh wow. Everybody's going to get points now. I honestly don't know what to say. And Mad Dog's going to get P10. There it is. There's confirmation. Oh, nice. Is lagging a little bit. Can Bajala send it under turn 1? No, he's a bit too far back, but Nos goes deep. Nos goes deep. Can Bajala take advantage of it? No, he can't. Yes, he can. No, he can't. Nos hangs on to P5. And now the closest battle on track is Pajala and Nos. with 2 laps. Actually, we're on the final lap. Penguin has got another time penalty, but I think he'll be safe. I think he'll be safe. Let's get back on board with Pajala. Mad Dog needs to find 6 seconds of time on Stroke Race if he wants P9. But this battle for P5 and 6 is still on. I think Rango Killer does have some damage, but there's no point coming in on the final lap. As Nice is making a mistake, he's holding up. But Jala like no tomorrow, there is contact. Nice is hanging on for dear life for P5. Mad Dog has got a penalty, and that's all she wrote to get P9. Oh, wait, oh my god, I thought I was on Penguin. As Mad Dog has retired, but he'll get P10. Penguin coming around the final couple of corners, the final chicane, and the final corner. Yes, Penguin, 88-38, is going to win the Spanish Grand Prix. Kibiscuit Flunky is going to come around and finish in P2. And Devon will finish in P3 on debut. Let's see where Winter get the final podium spot. But I'm pretty sure Devon will get it. So we've got Pajala. Nothing. Can he send it? No, he can't. But Winter's going to come down and finish the race on track on P4. But will it be a podium? No, it won't. So Devon on debut gets a podium. Nice will get P5. Rango Killer will get P7. Dr. JDM P8. Stroke Race in the Aston Martin gets his first and the team's points of the season in P9. Give it up for that man. And I'm pretty sure Rango Killer has retired from the session. I'm pretty sure he'll still get P7. Oh, driver of the day goes to Devon. I did say, at least I got one of my predictions right, that Devon will get a podium. I'm pretty sure it was Devon that I'll say he'll get a podium. But wowzers. Oh. Wow. And we still got podium interviews to do. Penguin, Kibiscuit, Devon, there's your podium. Winter, Nos, Pajala, Rango Killer will get P7. Dr. JDM will get P8 and the fastest lap point as well. Stroke Race P9 and Mad Dog will get P10. Fanatical leading pretty much all race. P11 and out. Bremer P12, Sparky 13th, War Machine 14th, Salty 15th, Sultana last week's winner 16th, Watto 17th, and Emil 18th. Oh, wowzers. Wow. So Penguin, Flunky, and Devon. Oh, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. But I'm going to be too late. Damn it. Hopefully they're still in the lobby. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Devon and Flunky. Alright, I've sent invites to our 3 podium getters. It's it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to get the drivers' thoughts of tonight's race. Penguin's mic is broken, so it doesn't look like we'll have podium interviews tonight. I'll wait a couple more minutes. But it doesn't look like we'll have podium interviews tonight, which is a shame. Actually, Penguin's in, but he said his mic's broken. Yeah. But it doesn't look like we'll have podium interviews here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's a shame, but I respect the drivers' decisions for not coming in. So with that being said, please tune in tomorrow, Saturday, 5 PM for Formula OCE F2, and tomorrow night at 8 PM Formula OCE Tier 2 here at Spain, and Sunday 5 PM for Formula OCE T1. Mitchie will be commentating T1, Kahoot God will be commentating F2, and Abyss will be commentating T2. So until then, it is goodbye, and we will see you, or I will see you next Friday for round 3 at Monaco. At Monaco. Oh, that. See us.